Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. As we get ready for the ab challenge starting on Monday, April the 1st, I want you to think about a few things. Of course, the workouts for the abs, those help, but the main bang for your buck though, what's going to be most effective is what you put in your body. My body totally changed once I cleaned the diet out. That's the very first thing. Let's focus on proper nutrition. That's going to help reveal the abs. What are the abs? These are just muscles in your core right here. Everybody has those muscles. Let's not be thinking about 6-pack or 12-pack or how many ever packs that you want to see. Let's focus on putting the correct things in our bodies. So the easiest way to go about it is remove processed foods from your nutrition without really thinking much about counting calories, without thinking about weighing foods and things. Number one is to take the processed foods out. What are processed foods? Those are things that the manufacturer takes from its natural state. They remove all the goodness and they add to it. So let's say you have, for example, spinach. Eat spinach. Go to the grocery store, get your spinach fresh and frozen. That's good enough. Don't go for the spinach dip because of course there's just too much added to it. Another example is things like, say, sausage, turkey sausage. Make your own. Get the ground turkey, just ground turkey, season it, flatten it into patties and make your own. Once you purchase the turkey sausage that's already made by the manufacturer, they have taken the natural turkey, removed things from it, added too much preservatives, too much salt, too much fat, and that's how they come with turkey sausage. The very first thing for you to do to get those abs to pop, to shrink the meat section, to get rid of belly fat, is to eat foods in their natural state as much as possible. So that's number one, nutrition. Number two, you're going to hear me talking about protein. Protein. We want to increase the amount of protein that we are consuming. Most of the time, you want to think about so think about your ideal body weight. Go on the BMI chart online, look up your ideal body weight in pounds for your height. It's going to be a range from this weight to that weight. Just pick one, go with it. Pick that one weight, multiply by 1. That's how much protein you need to consume for the whole day. Spread it out through the day. Now, quick tip here. If you're somebody who has a lot of cravings, you want to eat more proteins in the morning. Make it something that's not sweet. I love to go with eggs and egg white and some turkey sausage that I make myself. That gives me a good 35 to 40 grams of protein in the morning. This way I have fewer cravings towards the evening. So if you're somebody, again, you have too many cravings that are jeopardizing your weight loss, making your belly stay out here as opposed to in here, though you're working hard, then you want to eat proteins, high protein breakfast, high protein lunch. This way you're going to have fewer cravings in the evening. Next tip, water. Water is essential. Our bodies are made of water, so you want to drink enough water through the day. The way I look at it, actually this recommendation is 2.7 liters of water for women, 3 liters of water for men per day. Easy way to look at it is 5 to 6 half a liter bottles of water per day. Now, if you have restrictions on water consumption, this one is not for you. Next tip that's most important is sleep. Do you know that your hunger and satiety hormones are balanced when you're sleeping? So if you don't sleep enough, then you have more cravings because your ghrelin level, the hunger hormone, is too high all the time. So all you want to do is eat. Sleep enough, that would help you. Next tip is stress, of course. Stress triggers increase in a stress hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is a belly fat storage hormone. See how I haven't talked about exercise so far? Just daily habits will help you keep the belly fat down. Belly fat is dangerous. The one that you can pinch between your fingers is not as dangerous. but there's another one that's inside around your vital organs called the visceral fat. That one here puts you at risk of heart attack and stroke, and major medical complications, diabetes, hypertension. We want to get rid of it. And you can do it by changing simple habits one at a time. All right, of course, let's look at some exercises. I've talked about the ab halos, and this is really, really simple. You don't have to lay on the floor or on the mat to do any crunches. Grab a dumbbell. So I have here 3 dumbbells. I usually start with the lighter one to get my body nice and warmed up. And I'm doing this at the end of my 1-hour workout we did this morning with my online bootcamp ladies. We did a lower body and ab workout. Anyway, for this one, I'm going to stay here. My knees are slightly soft, core tight, and I'm going to just bring the kettlebell around my body, keeping that core nice and tight. It is working my arms, my shoulders. So I go 20 times one way and then come back and do it 20 times the other way. Give my body a rest here, few seconds of rest, and then I move it up. This one here is now 25 pounds, okay? So I like to challenge myself. Keep your core nice and tight. I'm feeling ready. Right here. Whew. 20 times one way. I feel this in my arms, shoulders, and my core, of course. I have my core tight, so suck my belly button in. Keep my core tight. Hips steady. So go here 20 times one way, and here 20 times the other way. Rest it out. And this one here is 35 pounds. You don't have to go this heavy right off the bat. It took me some months and months and months of working out to build up to the heavier kettlebell. So right here, so go around right there. Keep your core nice and tight. 20 one way and 20 the other way. All right, get ready for this ab challenge. We're doing it starting Monday together, you and I. One last thing I want you to do is get a tape measure. I want you to measure your waistline. Before the last ab challenge, my waistline was, I think, what was it, 29, 30? I don't remember which one it was. I've done 2 so far, 29 or 30. This morning, my waistline is 27 inches. Now, I'm not really looking too much for my waistline to shrink anymore for me personally, but the studies do show as a female, if your waistline is greater than 35 inches, or if you're a male and your waistline is greater than 40 inches, then you are at higher risk also of developing major medical complications. So these are simple metrics that you can use just to evaluate your own health at home. Get that tape measure because we will be using it for the ab challenge as well. All right, my friends, happy Easter celebration, and we'll be back here this evening to give you some tips about how to improve your sleeping pattern. Sleeping well is very important for our health. We'll be talking about that this evening, so come back here to my page. Thank you. Bye.